Okay, so here are the homework solutions for 3-8. So here we are talking about tire tread. So it says, note that these are in 1,000 miles, so this is really 15,000 miles, means that there's 7.2 millimeters of tread thickness left. If there's 35,000 miles driven, then you have 4.8 millimeters of tread thickness left. Remember that these are going to be 2 points that we're going to be using. Yes, this is linear because the tires are going to wear at about a constant rate. Okay, so question 2, I'm going to take those 2 points. I'm going to calculate the slope. And I just want to point out that this is a negative number, and it makes sense because as you put more miles in the car, there's going to be less tread left. So the tread's going to be going down, which is why it's negative, and it also means the line's going to be going down because it has a negative slope. Why was it smart to write miles in thousands rather than the actual number of miles? Well, because if you put it in thousands, then we're going to have such a small number that it would be so hard to create a graph and interpret it. So that's why we wrote it in thousands. Okay, so now we're going to do point slope form. So here's the point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. I know my slope is negative 0.12, so that came here. And then we have another point. So I used the point x is 35 and y is 4.8. So y minus 4.8 equals negative 0.12 times x minus 35. Or you could write it like this. Both are correct. It does not matter which one you have, but just make sure you have one of those correct. All right, and then we are going to take that equation. So I chose this one right here, and you're going to write it into slope-intercept form. So I'm going to distribute the negative 0.12. Make sure when you distribute the negative 0.12, a negative times a negative makes this a positive 1.8. And then I added 7.2 to both sides to get us this final equation. Remember that the 9 represents my y-intercept, which is why this point came from. And then these are the other 2 points that we were given. So we were able to make this equation. And then question number 7 says use your equation to predict the tread thickness when the tires have been used for 50,000 miles. Well, here's 50. I'm going to put an open circle, big circle. It's about 3 millimeters because it comes out to about right here. And, you know, if you have an answer 3.5, 3.25, that's fine, because remember, it's just an approximate, right? So hopefully you did well on this homework assignment. Please let me know if you have any questions. And just remember that the next class, we are not going to 3.9. We're skipping 3.9. We are going right to 3.10.